This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
Jackie Robinson's Major League celebration hit home here in the 607. The Bearcats and Big Red get their swings in along the Vestal Parkway, and we continue our countdown to the Greater Binghamton Hall of Fame ceremonies. Welcome to the Sports Desk. For more than 2 decades now, Major League Baseball celebrates Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson on April 15th across all of the game. In 1947, on that day, Robinson broke the baseball color barrier, making his Major League debut. I got a chance to speak with Robinson's grandson and Binghamton University student Busaro about what the game of baseball has meant to him and his family.
The game of baseball, for me, is a lot more than just a sport.
For Busaro Robinson and his family, baseball is much more than just America's pastime. It's provided a pathway for change in America. 77 years ago on this day, Busaro's grandfather, Jackie, broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball.
I know that the impact that my grandfather made was something that is substantial beyond words.
Jackie Robinson was the first player of black or African descent to play in the majors, debuting for the Dodgers in 1947. Busaro tells 12 Sports, though, baseball was just one part of the person his grandfather was. The game did not define him, but it helped him spread a bigger message than just that of baseball.
It was a platform more than anything that allowed him to kind of show his courage and the strength that it took for him to kind of do what it did.
His grandfather's message has resonated with Busaro. The Binghamton Junior looks to return home to Tanzania after graduation. He hopes to improve both the way of life in Africa and create greater educational opportunities.
I aspire to be half the man that he was, and figuring out kind of how I want to change the world, how I want to impact, how I want to change lives, and just like my grandfather did, has been a thought in my mind for a long time.
Busaro's grandfather's legacy has reached well off the field. Robinson served in the military and was a civil rights activist after retirement from the game. Robinson was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962, his first time on the ballot.
Baseball was a great starting point for his legacy, and it really allowed him to kind of put himself out there, and, having an audience, showing his skill set that he kind of excelled at.
And on Sunday, as part of the Rumble Ponies celebration of Jackie Robinson, Busaro took the mound at Mirabito Stadium to throw out the first pitch between Binghamton and the Hartford Yard Goats. The team will also hold its Jackie Robinson night later on this season after the event was postponed over the weekend, that due to inclement weather. And speaking of the Ponies, Binghamton on the road in Reading on Tuesday. First inning, Ryan Clifford gets Binghamton on the board with a double here to right field. That brings home Nick Marabito. He comes in from second, slides in safe, and the Ponies are up 1-0 early against the Phils. Top third, Francisco Alvarez. First rehab start, the Mets catcher hoping to be back in the big soon. Alvarez sends the 2-2 pitch to left field. Deuces. That is gone for the big club's backstop. He finished 2 for 3 with an RBI and a single in the fourth as well. Rumble Ponies even it up at 2. That's it for the Ponies offense, though, on Tuesday night. 2-2 in the fourth, and Marabito is looking like Carlos Beltran on the 0-6, staring at the hanger. Last chance for Binghamton, 6-4-3 double play. That math adds up to 2, and a 12-2 win for Reading. Stick to the diamond as the Bearcats and Big Red meet up in the southern tier. Caden Rothbaum getting the start for Bing and getting the strikeout here as well. He had 3 Ks on the evening. Scoreless in the third, Zach Rogacki. He rogot that. He blasted to right. Breaks up the scoreless tie, and the Bearcats are up 2-0. Fifth inning, Binghamton up 5-1. Eldon Sullivan makes it 6-1. He sends this one to center and over the fence. Bearcats are up 5 after 5. It's 6-4 in the seventh inning. Zach Kent at the dish. And this one goes all the way to the wall before a Big Red outfielder can get to it. Sullivan scores from second base. Kent would come home 2 batters later on a Mike Stelrecht sacrifice. Bearcats get the win over Big Red in Tuesday's Southern Tier Showdown. Bing with an 8-5 victory over Cornell along the Vestal Parkway. We are less than 2 weeks away from the historic 10th class to be inducted into the Greater Binghamton Hall of Fame. We continue to look at this year's class as we remember on Tuesday the Triple City Jets, the lone team to be enshrined this April. The Triple City Jets finished 12-0 in 1970, the team's first season in the Empire Football League. On the way to the EFL Championship, the Jets outscored opponents 731-13. The team, founded by Ray Stanton, who also played quarterback and was the team's GM and head coach. Stanton will now be a two-time Hall of Famer as he was inducted into the Hall himself in 2015. The event takes place on Monday, April 28th. You can get more details on our website. Bit of a shock coming out of Syracuse Tuesday. It's being reported that wide receiver Trebor Pena is entering the transfer portal. Nothing officially confirmed yet by Coach Brown or the school, but the wideout is set to have a new home next fall, according to CBS Sports and 24/7 Sports. The redshirt senior caught 9 touchdowns last season for 84 receptions, 941 yards. He had been named a team captain for the Orange headed into the season. That's why the surprising move. We'll have more on this as it plays out over the offseason.
All right, thanks, Zach. We have one more story after the break. You don't want to miss it.